Hey, welcome back to the beaches on Sandy Beach over here, and we've got Rodon's Point Beach over here, and we've got some cargo pods came between episodes, marble blocks, and we actually should be moving steel chunks around when they're nearby too, because around these parts, we do have a bill for them to get hauled to close by, and then someone like Xanit or one of our many craft not that many crafters, Steve maybe, or Comrade Polara can come and work on that. I'm a little worried actually about our crafter's supply around here, but I guess yeah, Comrade could be doing it. Over here, Bjorn's got some poisoning, and we have a new recruit. Happened at the very end of last time. Let's meet this person here. And round goes the wheel. Actually, only a couple of people to choose from here. And it is Fish. Or Fish. So welcome, Fish, to the colony. As a child, you were a cave world tunneler. You were a digger in the massive underground cave complex. You know how to rock so well that you can almost navigate caves by smell. You know, sniff, 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 sniff. Oh yeah, that's shale. Move around it. Low-wage worker. You filled a variety of casual jobs to support your family, getting a set of basic hands-on skills. You're also an optimist and a night owl. So as a night owl, actually, I should put you along with KWK. So you guys will be night owling together. And as... Really? All right, we've got a wild boar. Welcome, wild boar. Let's go back to figuring out more about Fish. Now an optimist. I like the optimist. You like to mine, kind of like to cook. You can't do intellectual or any crafting. So what we're going to have you do, I think, I was thinking about this a little bit before we began, and I think the way to do this is, I guess you can cook, like if it's not happening, it needs to happen. That's fine. Let's actually have you first clean. We need cleaning done. And then after you clean, mine. And then after mining, grow. Let's see. Let's bring these all down by 1. There we go. That'll be a 3. That'll be a 2. And then art and haul. So you'll clean first, then mine, then haul, and then grow. I think that'll do just fine. And since we've got more miners around, let's turn that on. We also can make this back not for prisoners and reinstall this over here. Turn that on and see what our situation is. So yeah, there's lots more right around here that we can get mined out in terms of... That's a little dodgy how I did that. But anyway, yeah, around here that we can get mined out in terms of the steel. We want our steel supply to get built up pretty well. Now, when I made this, I kind of screwed up a little bit because I made it all out of sandstone. I think we're about out of that. Really, we should make this limestone. So let me just cancel all these real quick. And we'll set in limestone, I mean, to be here instead. So there we go. Limey stone. And over here. And it looks like we must be out of steel. That must be why they stopped making any of this. But that's okay, because what I want to do next, now that we've got this kind of sorted out, is I want to send over more to our new colony. And because we need to get on that. That's like a thing that is really needing to happen, I think, reasonably soon, is we make the full move from old colony to new colony. So I'm going to start out by sending over some steel. Over here, our steel supply is looking not amazing because I'm getting chem fuel here, but not terrible. I won't send a lot of steel. Maybe just like 100 or 200. I just want some. I just want some for these sandbags at this point, mostly. Also, I'll send over some clothes because Rodon over here is getting kind of bad on the gear. It's her hat. She's wearing a dead person's armor vest. Her shirt and pants are not doing great either. So we'll send over some clothes. I'm going to send over a fair bit of silver, I think, but I also want to send over some people. And it's going to be, I think, the Lonely Orc is going to be one of them, and Max. Lonely, just so we get some of my people who can't fight over there to kind of change the wealth. I want to make this colony less rich, so it'll be less attractive for attackers. Also, a lot of meals we'll send over too, just to get on that. So let's suppose we do, well, because we don't have a lot of steel, let's try three groups here. And we're going to send Max, and we'll send a Lonely Orc. And then, oh, let's send over our hens as well. And simple meals, let's send over, ooh, that takes a lot of them. Well, let's go for the clothes first. So we don't need a parka. Let's send over a duster, couple of dusters, couple of cowboy hats. We don't have a lot of cowboy hats, but yeah, a couple. And maybe, yeah, a couple pairs of pants. A t-shirt. We should probably make some more t-shirts. We're kind of low. And then we've got tons of beer. Let's say another 50 beer. And I said I want to send some silver. Let's send about 3,000 of our silver. Happy for the medicine to mostly stay here. We don't have a lot. We've got, okay, a lot of this stuff. Could send another 1,000 cloth, maybe. We don't need actually any neuteroamine here because we can't do anything with it, so we might as well send some of that. And then meals for the rest, I think. So it's 406 meals. I think that's a good supply. I think that will do well to send those over. And that'll help with the tattered apparel over here. We also, okay, we've got those beds have been moved, so we can now put in our nice medical beds. And I realize, like, the way I do this, it's kind of wasteful because there's lots of good stuff here that we're going to leave. Like, I'm probably not going to actually move the billiards table over because that just feels like a real waste of fuel because it's really heavy. But that means we make stuff here and we'll kind of make it again here and so on. So, I mean, that's just something that's going to happen. We're going to have to live with it. So I didn't send any steel over. We're going to try to just get more steel out of the ground when that gets built. Oh, we don't have enough steel to build that though. Okay, that is a problem. Now, these guys did leave some steel lying around, but I'll probably get to those. Okay, some right here. KWK, okay, you're building an improvised turret. Sergeant Pepper, KWK is getting that stuff. All right, well, you come get the components at least. All right, I'm gonna have to think about the steel situation then. We don't have quite enough, so maybe I just will send over some here as well. So this one here is just not getting used. So let's make this a launch group as well, and we'll send over steel. Let's send over, say, 200 steel. We don't need a lot. We just need enough to finish up our few projects. That's going to be 100 of our weight. So we can send over some other stuff too. Like, let's send over our jade and our uranium and like maybe our plasteel because we don't need it here, and it's making us kind of rich. So again, we're trying to spread the wealth. So that'll get loaded up kind of separately. And so we got these three, and then this one here is what we have going on. Good. And Max is a minor break risk. Max, you need to go eat. Oh, wait, are you hopping in right now? No, you're wandering. Why don't you go eat, dude? Look, if you're gonna get all upset because you're not taking care of yourself, I don't see why that's my fault. Come on, man. Come on. Alright. Alright, yeah. So anyway, I mean, this is gonna need to get done fairly soon, but once it's done, that'll be a good thing. Those will get moved. We've got this smelter here. We've kind of stopped on the blocks, but let's come in and put, I forgot to put a chair here. Let's put a chair next to this smelter. And then let's put in a couple of little tiny, another boom rat self-tamed. All right, we're just boom rat central over here. The lonely orc, not taking care of her needs. Oh, no, yeah, don't haul the meal. Eat it. Actually, eat some pemmican. And then you can go back to hauling afterwards. But anyway, yes, we were up to something a second ago. Oh, good, that's built. MRRJ is working on it. That can get deconstructed. Oh, yes, we were working on getting some steel this way after we deal with the fire. All right, I assume people are gonna come in. Okay, looks like Lonely Orc is already inside. Max, just do your thing. All right, yeah, go deal with the fire. Sigh, what was I saying? All right, here we are. Yes, put a chair in there, and then what we do is we want to put a stockpile zone there, and hold it. Not quite. Try again, Bjorn, try again. Stockpile zone there and there. And then we want to set this for... These are critical for steel slag chunks. And then we also should put in like a non-critical steel slag chunk stockpile. Like right here looks good. Just normal for these guys. So we have somewhere to move them to. And I don't know, I can't remember if I've set any to be moved, but it would be a smart idea to have some to be moved. So, I mean, like him. And then, and that way, we also put in a bill here to always be melting them, but with the smallest ingredient radius, so people aren't running across the map to grab them. And we'll do it forever, and we will, of course, drop it on the floor when we're done. That'll get us a little bit more steel as well, which is really good. Now, these guys are okay. Max is there. Lonely is already inside. Max, what are you up to? Okay, you're still hauling stuff to the transport pod. All right, cool, man. You do you. This one is ready for launch, so we'll launch it. And come on down. You're the next contestant. Be sure to do our replacement pod, and then the other thing we've got to be doing is getting more done on the these defenses for sappers. Also, that's not getting done. This isn't either. I'm actually thinking I might just grow stuff here. I might grow hay here so we can make chem fuel for our next launch. But anyway, yeah, so we want to have defenses for sappers. The smartest way to do that is probably to double wall a bunch of stuff. To get that, we're going to have to get this stuff here moved. And to do that, we're going to have to get somebody to be more kind of focused on hauling. You know, we could have... Well, I think we could have it where fish will clean, then haul, then mine, but then we can't do stuff after that. It's a little bit dodgy. Who else is kind of not... MRJ, you know what? Because MRJ is doing so much mining, we can do that. We can put this to a 3 and put this to a 4. So fish will clean, then haul, then mine. And we should get a lot more hauling done that way when stuff is being kept clean. Although, I mean, it's a lot of work doing the cleaning, so yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, it's getting on towards morning, and Max, major break risk, no food, no rest. I mean, I wish there was a way to see how much more was needed. Yeah, you're doing all the meals, man. All right, eat some, eat some chocolate. Yeah. I don't know how it'll do for food, but it should give you some joy. Eat some more chocolate. Because, yeah, get cheered up. A little more on the food. Wandering. Okay, in that case, maybe have some beer. Because I think we must be really close. Toxic fallout. Oh, great. A distant chemical fire is a plume of poison over the entire region. Any person or creature not under a roof will be slowly sickened by toxic dust settling out of the atmosphere. Anywhere between a few days to over a month. And we don't yet have the food sorted out here, which is real unfortunate. But we can do a few things to make life a little bit more reasonable for us. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make a toxic fallout area. So restrict, manage areas. This is going to be fallout. And now let's manage it. Let's expand it. So all of the stuff that's inside has got to be allowed. This is all legit. Now I just did this little kind of thing right here, but I do want that actually. I'm going to expand it like just a tile of one all the way around like this. Actually, I'll do it, yeah, all the way around the whole place. And then I wanted the same thing for our roof area. Let's put a roof all around. Wait, hold it. Let's check the zone again, make sure that they can get around that corner. So the idea is that people can kind of walk around outside like without having any problems. Now, this is going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, let's cover this up. Cover this up. And just a couple of wood pillars here and here. Now, I went and set the chickens over, didn't I? Well, they're not here yet, though. But I am sending them over. That's unfortunate, but it's going to just have to be a thing that we'll have to deal with. So let's go back to the fallout area. Okay, yeah, it's going to have to extend out like this and like this. And actually, I want all of this should be accessible. Because it's all covered. And people need to be able to get to this stuff. So that's all in the fallout area. Now this stuff is going to die. I think the trees are going to be okay. Dandelions are probably going to die. Now I also want... I'm just going to put... Again, let's put in some walls. I think maybe here and here. So then we can go ahead and make a roof area all around like this. So people can still do mining, and we can do the fallout area here as well. And what animals do we have? Just the boom rats. The boom rats will either die or they'll come and live inside, which is unfortunate. I guess this is okay as it is. Now, do I want to try to get this stuff covered? Probably. Let's go ahead and try to get all of our goods covered here before too long as well. All of our growing stuff is what I mean by that. So that should do it. Let's come in with the roof areas. And let's get these things built. It's fat. Now, we'll have to get lights in here and power in here, and we also have to get a path. We don't have a path here either to this area. So, well, that can be sorted out. That can be taken care of. So let's yeah, a lot of building to do. I didn't get this us prepared for this kind of right away. So now I'm kind of scrambling after the fact to get us all prepared for it. But actually, you know what would be easier? Quite a lot easier, actually. I'll keep those in. But just, yeah. Come along like this. And just make it like it doesn't. The roof doesn't have to be exactly where the plots are. All of that, and then all of this. Okay, now we really need people all of a sudden focused on building. So everybody is going to go to a 1 for building. I can remember KWK and the yellows were on 2s, Squishy and Souls were 3, everyone else was 4. So that's what we were at first. But right now, everybody just needs to get this stuff built. Stat. Okay, so... Oh, and also allowed... Well, I'll wait till the roof is in real quick. Because you guys, all of you, just go build. I think it was probably woke up the night people, but... And we've got some... milk, you know what? It's just gonna go. We're just gonna lose it. Okay, you guys, oh man, I gotta put, you guys are gonna die. That's just all there is to it. So we need to make an animal area. Actually, there is an animal, it's animal area 1. We'll create it, or not create it, but like drop it in. It's gonna be right around here. So when you guys die and that blows up, nothing's gonna burn. And everyone else, you're all building, right? Let's get this built as fast as we can. We're gonna need to cover this up eventually too. So let's put 1 in there and 1 in there, and a roof area. I don't want it covering the mortar, is the only thing. So, like that. I don't know how much of that will actually get built, but okay, that roof is getting done. Now, if you guys, yeah, come and grab some wood and build some walls. You see it going up. Now we are gonna have to have one of these in there as well. And let me just check everyone's health. Everyone still looks just fine. No bionic toxic problems. So, good. I like this getting sorted. Okay, very nice. I like that that's open. And now, as soon as this is all done... Yeah, they moved down there. Alright, as soon as this is all... I don't like what you're doing. Anyway... everyone's still doing okay. Yeah, real good, guys. Real nice. Okay, you finish this up and we will be done. Who's exhausted? Max. Oh, Max, are you still not done loading those? Man, this could be a problem. Yes, yeah, it could really be a problem. You know, I wonder... Alright, first of all, Max, I'm just going to give you anything time. And then I'm going to recruit you for a minute. Ringo, you come actually load the transport pod. And now, Max, if I undo you, are you going to go to bed? Are you going to take care of yourself? You're totally not going to take care of yourself. Okay, this sucks. All right, Max could Well, if he falls down from exhaustion and collapses, that's fine. He'll get the rest he needs. All right, are we almost done here? Why is there... Okay, we probably need one of those. So get that done as well. And once that's done, I'm going to set in this area, and you guys are going to be restricted to be in it. Yeah, Max collapsed. I saw that coming. Yugi, what are you doing? No, why don't you... I don't know. Come drink a beer just for... Because you earned it. All right, now we can put in the needed sun lamps. We don't think we have planted here. So here, 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 and here. That's 4 sun lamps. That's going to also take 6. We don't have enough for the power. I don't know. I mean, with three of these generators, we only have 2 of them, though. We didn't build one out here. So, worried about the power situation. Well, let's go ahead and at least put in... Let's see, there's 100 each. So we could build 2 of these. Like, let's see, like right here and right here. We're going to need that steel from these guys pretty soon. That's all I can say. All right, that's done though. So now we can do is we can come back over to the zones, the fallout area. Everywhere that there's roof is safe. Okay, I think that's all of it, and I also should clear this. People shouldn't be going in there. And so yeah. Now we'll make everybody go just inside for the moment. And then, I mean, we do have this, I think, I don't know if that can get done or not. Yeah, it can't. We'll go back to our work priorities, though. We had 2s for the yellows, we said, 3s for these guys, and 4s for each of these. So that's back on. And that should keep everyone nice and safe. These guys are probably going to blow up. That could be a bit of a problem. But nice and safe. We can get to our storage area, even if it's a bit of a pain. Okay, we're losing storage over here, which is unfortunate, but kind of unexpected. Max is sleeping in the middle of the floor. Once his rest gets back up, I guess he'll wake up, but it's not moving very fast. He's going to be hungry. So yeah, oh man, I got to get somebody else loading up the transport pods. That's just a truth that I have to face. Nick, you could, I guess. Yeah, not Liam. Are these... They're not ready for launch, but if I pick Nick and I right-click, like, nothing. So I'm guessing, is everything in except for Max? So as soon as he wakes up, he'll just pop on in there? I guess that's how it's going to go. Okay, well, that'll have to be it. Soul's got not a lot to do. Let's actually... Who's a... Soul? How's your health? No toxic buildup, so we're going to let you go outside for a little bit, so you can work on building these things. And we also want to make sure we got some power, like conduits. So we'll just put one in like that. I think they'll both get sorted out. So, oh, you're just doing that now. Okay, fine. Rodon, what are you doing? You do it. Yeah, good. You're building that. Okay. So yeah, build that up, get that done, and hopefully, yeah, we'll be sorting this stuff out pretty soon. We're gonna have some dead animals here. I guess should I hunt them as long as they're in there? I don't really know. I do think, we'll find out. I do think the pine trees are gonna be fine without the roofs. I think that's gonna be okay. but getting these done will be a thing. We have to wait. As soon as Max wakes up, we can launch in, get some steel. I'll be able to go outside long enough to kind of grab it and come back in. There is going to be a bit of this, like, nothing to do-ism for a while. Because, I mean, there just kind of isn't. There's not a lot we can do inside here. You know, we have a decent-ish block supply. We could make some stuff. But yeah, it's a little bit stuck, a little bit less to do. But we are getting some steel out this way. That'll help get these things produced. Eventually, when the sun comes up, we'll get some light on some of these, and we'll just keep working on it. But that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.